I was talking to a high-level record executive, high-level, as high-level as it gets, because I'd heard this before about Sumner Redstone and Viacom and MTV, and I was talking to this super high-level, one of the top 3 or 4 record executives in the country, a household name for anybody in the real music industry. And I said, you know, I heard that things in the mid-'90s, that radical gangster rap wasn't even popular, and it was force-fed via MTV. And I also heard that things like Marilyn Manson that wasn't popular, you know, was force-fed. And I said, is it true that MTV ran that for years and people rejected both gangster rap and that, but that it was a directive of Sumner Redstone to put that out? And he said, yes. And by the way, how do you even know about that? I mean, it's, guys, search engine, CIA put out degenerate art. Or declassified. CIA put out ugly art. Starting in the 60s.
You know, when you first thrust onto the scene in the 90s, your music was the soundtrack to millions of disassociated teens and youths and whatnot.
I heard that things in the mid-'90s, things like Marilyn Manson. That
I also know how to construct sentences in a way that they can't be taken out of context. That's also probably why the CIA wanted to recruit me when I was a younger child. My father told me before he passed.
The CIA wanted to recruit you?
He said something along those lines. He said he'd try to protect me from them because I think that he was somehow involved in Vietnam with covert operations that I'm probably not even supposed to know about. So he never told me about it until he was, you know, very ill at the end.
So on the passing things he says he was the CIA tried to recruit you and I tried to keep you away from it?
Yeah, for the most part, he said because of my ability to understand language and count the amount of things in a room before you know, you even get a chance to. I guess it's some form of highly functioning autism if I were to be diagnosed, which I don't know if you can diagnose that. But sometimes I see things that I don't need to see or remember things that I don't need to remember. I don't really know the words that you could want to describe it, but the only thing I'm really bad at remembering is names for some reason. I forgot all your names, but I remember how many people were in the room. No, it's just, that's my one difficulty because when I meet someone, I look into their eyes and I see something about them.